I had a conversation with Okoyemi Famaki, the biggest food critic in Nigeria. I realized that it's not just about selling food, because I knew how to cook already, but not professionally. But it's not just about selling food. You have to be strategic, because in Lagos everybody already had a jollof plug.
Everybody
they
had
were going plug.
That's true.
A
There's a
Gucci
plug.
There are a lot of Edo people in Lagos, but nobody's giving them what they are used to.
Word.
And I was looking for the easiest thing to make to give me money, and it was black soup. It's just easy, but not everybody knows how to make it. But my mom made it a lot. So one day I went to the market and I made black soup, and I made a video of it. In that very day, people started ordering. That was how I made my first 1 million in Lagos.
Oh wow. Hello and welcome to another mind-blowing episode of Unscripted Seat. Yes, I know. I always say mind-blowing, because every Wednesday we are here to blow your mind. I remain the beautiful, the Gen Z body of the house, Z herself. Yes, allow me hype myself. I am the only one that can hype myself. Yes, and yes, I am not alone. When am I ever alone? I have with me the beautiful, the Ankara queen herself, who is looking so regal today. You're looking like a queen.
I am a queen.
Odogwu wife herself.
In the building.
Debby Williams.
One and the only.
This is how you're feeling yourself today, eh? How you doing?
I'm good, darling. How you doing?
Yes, I'm good. I'm fine. And we have our husbandman, Utonwa, Shawama.
That's me.
Barbecue.
All right.
Anything sweet you want to call him.
Diabetes man. Diabetes man. Too sweet.
No, you're not the only sweet man on set today.
Actually,
You're not
today you're
only
not
sweet man on set
You look
today.
amazing too.
Thank you. We have with us Edafe, the Dmouthpiece.
Gracias.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You're looking sharp though.
Thank you.
Take it easy on the girls.
I feel like blowing
now.
kisses to me, right?
No, I'm not blowing kisses at you.
No,
Please.
please. No.
We don't do that over here. Today we are not alone. But before I go into that, let me thank our amazing sponsors, Ico Gas, who are our restaurant, and
Addis Glam and Bella Bellina.
yes, thank you for giving us the opportunity to be here today. Like I said, we are not alone. Please give me drum rolls. Give me drum rolls, please. Give me drum rolls. Because this person I'm about to introduce to you, he is a culinary expert, a graduate of the Culinary Institute. See, when I saw that one, I was like, okay, yes, we're in the house with an adba, somebody who knows his onions.
Yeah.
And like, he knows his onions even in the kitchen. He is the CEO of God Smoke and Fire. I know he said I can interchange it, but I like that one. God Smoke and Fire. He has 5 years experience in the culinary field. I'm sure it's even more than 5 years if I may ask.
Yeah.
Professionally, I always say 5 years.
Okay. So he has 5 groundbreaking professional years in the culinary field rather. His name is Aliyu Aziz, aka Chef High Spirits.
Yeah.
Hello.
So what I always say is, when I want to introduce myself, because I'm also a content creator. I influence food. So when for every video I make, I always say it's your favorite number one Edo boy foodie, Chef High Spirit.
Yeah, I saw that Edo boy foodie. I was like,
Yeah. So all my fans, when they see me outside, like, your favorite number one Edo boy foodie, Chef High Spirit.
Okay. So we have with us today your favorite number one
Edo boy foodie,
Chef High Spirit. Hello,
Hi, nice to meet you.
Welcome
Nice to meet you,
to
Debby.
the
That's amazing.
Unscripted Seat podcast.
I'm honored to be here.
And we are very, very glad to have you. So
thank you so much.
first off, I just want to know, at what point did you figure that food is what you want to do with your life?
So I'll have to take you back to my early years.
Okay.
So basically, I grew up in the ghetto. I'm going to be honest about that. I grew up in the ghetto, so we didn't have the opportunity to watch satellite TV. So one of my uncles came around, and I was like, I would like to spend the holiday with him. I think I was still in secondary school or so. So he took me to Warri for the first time, and I had the opportunity to experience cable TV. Never in my life did I ever imagine there was a channel dedicated to food. So my cousin one day just tuned into Food Network.
Yeah.
I sat down and I was like, are these food? I said, yeah. And I got stuck to it. I started seeing things I had never seen before. Spices, ingredients, name of food. All I knew that time was Gary and Granite. So I just had this deep interest, and I stuck with it until I started having money enough to buy ingredients to experiment with. So I studied mass communication actually.
Okay.
And there was a time, I knew how Nigeria be now. I couldn't get, a job. Funny enough, I was a really good, student, and I graduated with good results. But the idea of you have to get a job is just fairy tale. So you have to find an opportunity or build something yourself. Yeah. So I started doing a lot of things. I opened the record label.
Interesting.
I did clothing line, and then eventually I came back to the thing I eventually loved the most, which was making food. And at the time when I just go out, I spend like 200k to just get ingredients, and I come home, my mom would say, "You just boy don't mad." Like, the funny thing is, my mom was the first person that called me a chef. Like, you just look like you be chef. What should I be all these ones? And I was like, "Mommy, don't worry." I started, doing things, and I failed a lot. Before eventually I started learning, and then I decided I was going to go to Lagos and chase the food. I always say the food. I'm following the food wherever it takes me, and today brought me here.
Wherever the food takes you.
Yeah, wherever the food takes me.
No jokes about that. No jokes about that. So, you found out that you love food and you want to create food. So, what point did you decide to do it professionally? Like, okay, this is the point I want to go to school.
That was a turning point. It's a huge turning point. Okay. So, the Nigerian mentality is you have to travel to make it.
Sure.
And this is quite personal. Canada banned me for 5 years because the agents used falsified documents without my knowledge. I found out not even from my agent, from somebody else, and it was devastating. I was depressed as hell. I don't want to say negative things, right? But it was a decision I had to make. It's either I let this suck me in, or I make a decision to chase my dreams.
Yeah, use that as a stepping stone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was pained heavily.
Yeah.
And it was a decision. I was like, okay, instead of me to die in this pain, let me go and chase the food. And if I die, then I die. You get stuff like that. So I traveled to Lagos without knowing anybody.
Wow.
I just took my backpack and I just moved. Before then, I was already creating content in Benin.
Okay.
I had a phone. My sister had a ring light because she's a makeup artist.
Okay.
And I was like, borrow me your ring light first. And the first ever video I made was a chicken. And I had 500 views on the first ever video. 500 views was a lot to me. I was like, Jesus, 500 people saw this thing. This is what I'm going to chase. And then after a while, I was like, I'm going to go to Lagos. And this year would make it 4 years in Lagos. Yeah, so professionally, why I decided to chase it professionally was I tried again, and that was when the the denial came, and then I was selling black soup in Lagos, just black soup, Edo black soup. And the reason I was doing that was because I had a conversation with Okpayemi Farmer King, the biggest food critic in Nigeria. Yeah, I met him in person and we had a conversation. From one conversation, I realized that it's not just about selling food, because I knew how to cook already, but not professionally. But it's not just about selling food. You have to be strategic, because in Lagos, everybody already had a jollof plug, they were going plug, Egusi plug. But I noticed that there are a lot of Edo people in Lagos, but nobody's giving them what they what they are used to. And I started checking who they sell groundnut soup, because stores that we have, who they sell Zoko, who they sell black soup. And I was looking for the easiest thing to make to give me money, and it was black soup. It's just easy, but not everybody knows how to make it. But my mom made it a lot. So one day I went to the market and I made black soup, and I made a video of it. In that very day, people started ordering. I didn't do marketing or whatever. I just started posting. My friends that knew me that were in Lagos started to order, and then I started to do adverts on Instagram, and then that was how I made my first 1 million in Lagos.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
From black soup.
Just only black. I didn't even sometimes I didn't want to make swallow because I felt like it would be stressful. But to see that black soup, it was easy. I just have to do a few things and bam,
it's
tasting
ready.
Great, right? So I started selling black soup. I didn't go to any business school, so it was hard at first, because sometimes I'm always scared. I don't want to make too much and then not sell it out. So that would make me go to market like 10 times in a day. Yes, and I was alone.
Oh wow.
It was crazy. But eventually I started leaning into it even more, learning as I go. Because, they say clarity comes on the journey. So clarity started coming, and then, for every business, there's always a setback, right? And then the economy just tanked one time, and I had like 50 clients on my list with their phone numbers and their emails. Like, I literally sat down. They were no longer buying. I sat down. I was like, what's going on? I called every client on that list, and the almost like 2 ordered after the call, but the others, like 97% of them were like, they can't order it right now because the economy is this, the economy is that and stuff. But I cannot give up, so I decided to started posting on Twitter. That was where that turning point came. Twitter is a crazy ass place. They told me my food looked like shit.
I'm not surprised.
My goodness.
I'm not surprised about
My
that.
goodness.
It's crazy.
The
It's
people that
crazy.
go there.
Yeah, so that hit me a lot. They just tell me you have to have thick skin. Don't listen to social media comments, but that hits me really bad. I was like, it's not just black soup I can make. Why don't I just go to a culinary school and then see what I'm capable of? Because I was already, calling myself a self-taught chef because I researched a lot. There's almost no video I've not seen on YouTube. I've seen every video there. When it comes to food, at the time I was learning, and then I was like, okay, let me just go to culinary school. So there was just one culinary school in my mind because they had the philosophy I wanted, the plating, the attention to detail and stuff. And I went there. I already had like a minimal background on what it is to have culinary techniques. And then I introduced myself. I paid the school fees, and boom, I started. Guess what? After this session, I was retained, trained, and then I became a culinary instructor.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
So you took your knowledge from school, your booking knowledge, because I'm sure you were like a first class. You were like on the first.
Yeah,
class
I was top
level.
10% of the best students in my department.
Exactly, and then you now took that to culinary school.
And
Yes,
then he
you
became a
So you're
scholar in
dominating,
culinary.
exactly,
As a mass-
Exactly.
communication graduate, he was communicating with the food.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice one, nice
So
one.
I googled you and I noticed that not just the normal cooking, you grill.
Yeah.
So how different is your grilling style
Oh, okay.
from
So
others?
okay, so the thing is, it's easy to just slap meat on the grill and then turn it before bam, it looks ready, right? That's how I used to do it. But having culinary education kind of taught me the the real fundamentals. Sometimes it's not just about the meat or the seasoning. It's the fundamentals that you have to put into place for you to have a grill like no other. So all the knowledge I learned from culinary school, because we have a grill class, like I learned it, like I literally learned it. And then when I quit my job, I was like, I was going to start my own grill business. So all the knowledge I gathered from learning, like literally learning how to grill, not meat on fire, like the knowledge, the technique, the principles that goes with the respecting of fire, the smoke, the flavor, the tenderness, texture, and all of that.
All
So
these
I put
details.
all these details into my own creation, and even added more, plus my own intuition, innovation, creativity. If you Zaddy tasted my grills because I brought some from Lagos. I brought some here.
Okay.
Zaddy tasted it. I posted the remark, the review.
Yeah.
Just like every other person who has tasted it, Zaddy was mind blown because it speaks skill, it speaks passion. You taste my grills, I swear to God, you will be mind blown. And I'm not saying that because I'm cocky, but because I trust the training I've had.
I know Ankara Queen is going to be mind blown because I know she
I am
likes.
not. See, wait first.
Sure, like, I know my friend.
I am at that point where I want to ask you, Chef Ice Spirit,
Yes, please.
how come you came here empty-handed?
So it was impromptu.
When I taste your grill, when you taste your grill, we're gonna be mind
You know what's crazy, right? The best way to promote your food is giving free food.
Yes,
No, true. Yeah, the best way to promote your food is giving free food. If they taste your food and they know it's good, my goodness, they will come back. They will keep coming back. So I wish I had more time. I would have brought grills for not just you guys, but everybody on set.
It's okay. Oh, that would have been so lovely. The thoughts actually counts, and we're grateful for that.
You're welcome.
So, how did your training at these
Culinary institute.
how did it shape your path in
Okay, so
culinary?
I try as much as possible not to limit myself in action. What I mean is, I was more interested in fine dining
Okay.
before I decided to pivot to grilling. I still do fine dining, but I decided to do grilling because it's primal. But before then, Chef D's, school shaped me in a very precise manner. The philosophy of serving food at the highest level, the peak level. I mean, kings eat. You don't expect them to eat like we do on the streets.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be, because I love service, I wanted to be a position where I'd be the ones that serve kings, queens,
Word.
politicians, like people, at the helm of affairs. And they, the schooling, the education shaped me to be, at the top of the food chain. That's how it shaped me. That's mentally though. So I'm extremely grateful to the lectures, the training, and the sacrifices I made to, go through Chef D Culinary Institute.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said a lot of serving kings.
Exactly.
Like, you're very intentional, and from someone that likes food.
Exactly.
It's beautiful to see someone so concerned about how they serve, because a lot of people flop at that completely. So how do you create a balance between fine dining and the regular street food?
Okay, so I mean, I always try to think outside the box. That's the only way you can, stand out. So what I did was I tried to infuse, the fine dining luxury. Fine dining is always luxurious.
Yeah, true.
And sometimes less is more, right? So I decided to find a way to serve street food in a way that pleases the upper echelon.
Interesting.
Street food is unique in its own right. Sometimes these people up there might not have the luxury of tasting it because maybe they are scared of hygiene and stuff like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
true, very true.
So I took the street flavor style and refined it, and then I can proudly say I serve grills to the upper echelon, like people who are up there, and when they eat it, so the big thing for me is the reviews.
Yeah.
As much as people, you don't need public validation. In my business, you need the validation, because as a chef, if your food is not good, the feedback is not coming back, then you have done nothing.
Exactly.
So I have managed to infuse fine dining into street food by taking, the food they would consider not hygienic enough for their taste, but I refined it and brought it to. That's why my tagline is luxury grills you can afford.
Luxury grills.
Yes,
you can afford.
There's a lot of intentionality that goes into. So why I use the word intentionality, because every aspect that goes into the preparation of my grills is intentional, to the firewood. To the spices. Yes, I cannot use coal. I go into the bush to look for a particular kind of firewood.
Wow.
Interesting.
So firewood can actually influence the taste of.
Have you ever tasted grills made with cashew wood?
But actually,
Why
flavor.
even know
And the flavor would actually
Would taste like
It
wood.
will taste blissful.
And now I'm feeling like I need to meet you in Lagos.
Taste these
Actually,
grills,
we
right?
We need
Yeah,
to
of
meet
course.
in Lagos. Actually, this has been an amazing. So far, like I don't know where to even continue from. It's been an amazing journey. But yeah, you're a content creator, and I feel like you like to tell stories through food.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, what exact message do you think, or rather, do you pass through your grilling? Because this grilling is what I am very, very interested in.
Yeah.
So, what message do you like to pass through your food, especially the grills?
Community building. So I try to impact in the community. See, there's one very special, unique thing about grills, right? It brings people together.
True.
You see that connection we have, that human connection. Grills is the one thing, just like football. Food, but grills is special. It's outdoor.
Yeah.
Everybody has conversations, drinks, beers, grills,
True.
sides. I want to be able to build, a global brand with just this grill. It is possible.
Yeah.
So the message I want to pass is, do what you love. If it is grills, if it is food, do it. And it will give you the world in return. Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
From the way he's even explaining, I feel like I'm just elevating. I'm just hungry.
So, since you want to build community, yeah, what exactly is that? Should I say secret ingredients that you feel that is in grills that brings people together?
Smoke.
Smoke.
Yes.
Word.
Yeah, smoke. So it's weird. Before I started making my grills, I tasted a lot of grills. I was just randomly buy grills from different people and start tasting. And if I tell you that my grills is the best tasting grills in Lagos, it's not because I'm being proud, but because I know it for a fact.
That's pretty.
No.
That's pretty.
Confidence.
Yeah, I mean,
audacious.
Yeah.
you have to be audacious when you are not mediocre, you know. And I'm not close to I'm not close to mediocre. I do the work. Like I do the work. I don't leave it for nobody. I do it. I know the pain it takes to, put out excellence. So I say smoke because that is my secret ingredient. You have to master it, you respect it, and you infuse it into your grills, and it will, always bring people together. Yeah.
Amazing.
So do you have students you teach
Oh yeah, of course. So
for free? Is it for
no,
free?
I have a paid class. No, I have a paid class. So the thing is, I try to monetize some of the knowledge I have,
Okay.
right? So, last year I taught 10 classes.
Oh.
Yeah, 10 classes. Not even about grills, but it's related to food. I teach people how to make their own content, like video
okay.
editing. I teach video editing. I started from class 1, 1.0, 2.0. Now I've done 10.
Wow.
Right, 10 classes, and it's all paid. I think the last class I charged 25k per person, and sometimes I get up to 30 students, right? And it's just a 1-day class.
Oh.
Yeah, so I teach people come into my class without any knowledge, or maybe a little bit of knowledge of how to edit their own videos, but I try to teach them how to edit their own food videos to a semi-professional level. That way, they can, creativity comes from, mastery. You cannot just make one video and expect to be a master.
Yeah.
I teach them the basics, and then they grow on it, and then you watch that video comfortably, and you enjoy it. The videos are enough to hold your interest. So that's how my students keep recommending and coming back. That's just one aspect of my classes. And then I used to work as a culinary instructor, right?
Yeah.
So there are sometimes when the head chef is not around and I take the place of the head chef, right? And it's not easy to teach 30 mature people because it's like adult education.
Yeah.
You cannot control them the way you control children. You have to, be malleable. You have to find a way to meander through. So the knowledge I got from teaching 30 students in a culinary school, the capacity I got there, made me be able to teach people how to grill. That's another class on its own.
Okay.
So now I don't take public classes, I take private classes. So some grill brands send their staffs over to me for training. You get, so I train them, and then I get paid.
You make
Money.
bank.
He's making
You make
money.
Hey, big boy, yo.
I'm telling
we
you,
dey
because
try, we dey
25k per class for 1 day. That's a lot of money, fam. So, what's the toughest challenge that you faced through your culinary journey?
The challenges every day. Toughest.
Tell us a few, maybe one or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bills. The bills in Lagos is not like the bills in Benin.
Oh, yeah.
The bills don't wait for you. So number one challenge is you have to work extremely harder than the regular folks to be able to meet up with your bills. That's number one. You cannot sleep and say, if you are sleeping in Lagos, the bills will come and meet you on top of your bed.
Yes.
So that's frustrating. I cannot overemphasize. It's frustrating. But comes to the real work, labor.
Okay.
I can't do it alone now, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I get really frustrated because everybody wants to do street. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to do street. So to find somebody like me who has vision or who wants to learn or
Learn
train,
and work.
sometimes I can have 3 jobs in a day, but I can't take it all.
Yes.
So it's not as if I'm incapable of training, but I do not have people to train. So
Wow.
that's one of my biggest challenge when it comes to growth. So instead of, if you have 20 solid guys who have the same vision with you, the growth is straightforward, it's faster.
Yeah.
But it's just me. It's frustrating. So the growth you can have in 3 years with 20 guys to take you more if you're
As
alone.
a single
Yeah,
person.
that's true.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah, so
true.
labor is one of the biggest
No lies
frustrations.
told. No lies told.
Imagine.
So, still speaking on Smoke, Guts, and Fire, where do you see that brand in, say, 5-10 years from now?
Global. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
I
okay.
expected that.
Yeah, I'm saying global because Turkey's talking everywhere.
No jokes. That's not
And
a
you
lie.
know, God Smoke and Fire is not just a brand, it's a lifestyle for me. It's my life, basically. So wherever I go, God Smoke and Fire goes with me. So hopefully by God's grace, can't do anything without God. So
No lie.
I don't mind exporting because food is one thing that travels without visa,
Yeah,
without boundaries.
true.
I hope one day somebody will call me and say, Chef I Spirit, I just went to your branch in France. I just bought a
Valid
grill
dreams.
box from your branch in France. And I'm like, yeah, I hope you liked it. Yeah, I love that. I want more and stuff like that. So in 5-10 years, I hope my brand becomes global, and I'm ready to put in the work because I'm hungry for success.
That's nice.
Amazing.
That's really, really, really nice.
So at what point did you tell yourself you're proud of yourself that you're doing well? At what point?
This question is so funny. I think a month ago,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I had done so much. I don't, because in Lagos, there's the pace is high.
So is
There's no time to look back.
Yeah.
It's forward. And I called my cousin because I was feeling weird. That I feel like I'm not doing enough. But in actual sense, I do a lot. I do a lot. And I felt like I was not doing a lot. Sometimes progress is silent.
Yes.
Right.
Word.
And then I called my cousin and I was telling him, look, man, I said, I feel like I'm not doing enough. It's not as if I'm not grateful for all the things I have or all the things I've achieved, but it still feels like I'm not there. He said, yeah, it's normal for somebody who is hungry for success. That feeling that you're not doing enough is always, is always there. So honestly though, I have achieved a lot. And after he talked to me, I told myself, I am proud, but I still feel like I'm not there yet. So I actually went for a cooking competition. I can't mention right now.
That's
I
fine.
understand. That's fine.
I went for a cooking competition and I won. And I won because
Nice.
I always like to over prepare. I was overly prepared. It was tough, but it was within my capacity because I had prepared well enough for it. So that's one of the most important achievements to me as a person. It kind of validates all the late nights, research,
Exactly.
Work.
mistakes, work, everything I've done over the past 5 years. That point when they announced you are the winner, I didn't know when I started crying.
Oh, wow. That's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Congratulations.
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 Yeah.
So in cooking, are there times you want to try something new for a customer, not personally? Like you think of trying something new and you still got a good review. Has there been any time like that?
Okay, so most of my clients, they leave the decision to me.
Because they trust
So
you.
Yeah,
at
exactly.
this point, it's even your choice whether you
I'm
want
telling
to
you.
So the thing is, it's not just about what I want. I have to study the client, what they want, how their diet is, if they are fit farms or if they are a sweet tooth, stuff like that. That gives me information to decide what I think I would want to try with them. So that's where my creativity and innovation comes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm curious. You mentioned earlier on about going into. You said you sang a song, yeah?
You had a record.
You had a
Yeah,
record
no,
label.
So I love music a lot, but God did not give me voice. So
Aside the kitchen, there's no other thing that you enjoy doing aside
I think
cooking,
I
grilling.
design. I'm a clothing design artist.
Oh.
I used to have a clothing. I still have a clothing line.
Okay.
So now, before I used to make contemporary wears, jackets, t-shirts, joggers and stuff. But now I'm in the food industry. I make chef uniforms.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
creative.
think I've made over 200 chef uniforms in the industry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very creative, actually.
I feel like is it because of knowing how you grew up, you have this drive
Yeah.
to always just make sure that money is coming in from one
Different
thing or
streams,
the other?
yeah.
Like, money just has to be coming in.
Yeah.
I really respect that. I
Thank you
respect
so
the
much.
hustle.
Thank you
As
so
a
much.
Lagos girl myself, right?
Oh, wow, you live in Lagos.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So I'm curious, what would you say to somebody who, just like you did years ago in your uncle's house, is watching Food Network for the first time now and is saying, this is what I want to do with my life?
It's not easy. Oh.
The sincerity.
It's not easy. See, do you know how many times I wanted to give up? Consistency is a weird game you have to play to win. There's no backyard door to it. Oh. You do the work. I swear to God. And not everybody can make it through street. Oh. Not everybody can make it through the back door.
Be like,
If you think if it happens for your guy, it happen for you. I swear to God, life will slap you back and front before you realize. So if you are watching TV and your heart is telling you that food is what you want to chase, just be prepared. You will suffer. Normal. You will go through ups and downs, but you always scale through. As long as there's God above, you will always make it. So chase relentlessly.
Thank God I do
Don't stop.
podcasting. I will suffer.
so also, I feel like you have cooked, or rather you've served some.
Dignitary.
Yes,
Would it be weird for me to want to know a few of them?
Yeah.
Will it be weird for me to want to know a few of them?
Yeah.
Like, if you could tell us a few of them?
I don't know if they would want me to mention.
Okay. I get that. Okay, well.
But I'm really looking forward to
I
tasting
am
your
looking
meal if I
forward
come
to
to
Actually.
it.
Lagos.
Yes.
So like in Lagos, do you do home deliveries for small packs? Or?
Yeah, of course. No, I don't do small packs. So right now I'm focused on the grill side of it. So I do platters. So it starts from the least grill box starts from 15K.
That's very
okay.
no. That's
Yeah,
very
it
fair.
comes with a lot. It comes with one turkey, 2 chicken, corn on cobs, fries, and
That's a
sauce.
lot.
For 15K.
Yes.
Wow.
I can't wait to be in
We're
Lagos
coming.
next.
Lagos, we're coming.
Yeah.
We are definitely going to have
I
a
did
taste
for
of God, smoke, and fire.
Yeah.
Thank you so
It
much.
has been an amazing time, inspiring, thought-provoking.
Exactly.
Somebody here has been salivating for meat that she has not even seen.
Oh my goodness.
She's not thinking of what cashew fire tastes like
Yes.
on meat. But it has been an amazing time on set here today with myself, Z of the Good Life, and Debby Billions, and Edafe the Mouthpiece, and our amazing guest of the day. What do you call it again? That's your
favorite number one Edo boy foodie.
Thank you. Hey, your favorite number one Edo boy foodie, Chef High
Spirit.
Spirit. It's been an amazing time. We want to thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you
for
so much.
coming on even this short notice. It's been an amazing time.
Yeah.
We also want to thank our amazing sponsors, Ico Gas, our restaurant, and
It is Glad and Bella Bellina.
yes, thank you for giving us the chance to be here today. And so we want to say
Bye.